Sometimes when I log into this game, I get really, really excited about projects, about building really unique things or making really intricate machines to do fancy things. And as quickly as I get excited about making all of those things, I will get overwhelmed just as easily with all of the prerequisites to make those things. Like all the materials that need to happen, all of that need to be gathered, and all of the space that I need to make. And those things can be fairly daunting, for me at least. So something that I try to do is, in this game and in real life, is break those really daunting tasks into more bite-sized pieces, which is partially why we're here. Because this is how I got some of the things. Because I got emeralds from this guy, and then a little guy over here has bookshelves, and I needed bookshelves. And he also just so happened to have mending, which is pretty freaking cool. So that'll solve a lot of our problems later on. This village was one of the many steps that I utilized, was one of the many things that I utilized to get the things that I needed to make the first big build happen. And the building is going to be a winter cabin, and I'm pretty excited about that. I thought that a winter cabin would be pretty appropriate given the biome that we're in. That's kind of the goal, is to make the cabin, and that way we have a home. And that's not where the boat needed to go. Ah, there we go. Okay. Crisis averted. We got the seed back. I have all the blocks in this chest for the build and one other one. I don't think we're going to get to the other one just yet. But it's not going to be a super big cabin. It's just a place for me to rest and for me to call home. And hopefully I counted correctly, because I don't have a mod that will let me count, that counts like blocks for me. So I'm gonna hope that I have everything that I need. One of the other things that was a prerequisite for the build was I needed dark oak wood, and after much traveling I found some dark oak, a dark oak forest, which made me very, very happy. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started building, and we'll see how it turns out. I'm excited. Oh, hello, friend. Vines? Cactus! I actually need cactus. Oh, stay there. Please tell me I have 3 emeralds. I have exactly 3. Please still be here. Where'd you go? There you are. Give me a cactus. Thank you for your cactus. I appreciate it. Since I have made some pretty good progress on the building so far, that I would go ahead and explain a little bit of the thought process that I had around it. Also, the fact that I have run out of spruce planks and spruce wood in general is posing a little bit of an issue. So I'm gonna need to mine some trees right now. But basically, the thought process that I had when I was building it in the creative world was I just wanted like a cabin. That was like my big idea was I wanted a cabin. And so I looked up pictures for like winter cabins and I found some that were really cool. And you're a creeper. Hello. Go away. You're interrupting my story. Don't blow up. Haha. I'm good at this game. So, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by the creeper, my doggy is barking again. Hello, dog. What was I saying? Right. I was looking up pictures and I found some pictures that I thought looked pretty good. So I made like a little board or like a document with some of the pictures in it, interiors and exteriors. And once I had like the inspiration down for like general vibes, I wanted to get a little bit more concrete about what I wanted. So I started thinking about shapes. And considering that this was just going to be a very basic house, I went ahead and I just went with more or less 2 rectangles. It there's a little bit of some like shape changes like on the sides and on the back, just to put a little bit of like interest in it. And the roof is like a very it's a wide like triangle. I didn't want it to be very steep because I thought that the very shallow, ooh, is that the right word for it? We'll call it shallow. The very shallow roof made the design that I wanted it. So that's kind of how the shape came about. It's 3 shapes: rectangle, rectangle, triangle. So after I had the 3 shapes down, I went ahead and started thinking about like color palettes, and I wanted like a very brown looking thing. It feels very cozy and feels very like appropriate for the like a snowy area. I have like these kind of gradients, or at least like my attempts at a gradient. I just think that it looks nice, and I think that it fits the vibe of something that you would see in like a wintry area. After I gathered like my color palette of like browns and like splashes of color with like the white for the walls, I decided on the texture of the blocks, and that's how we wound up with like the woods instead of like going for like a stripped wood like we did up there. I thought that the darker wood would like help make it look like it was darker on the bottom, maybe a little bit of forced lighting going on right there. That's the basic kind of thought process that I had when I was doing the very rough outline of the building. I think I accidentally put the wrong fence up on the top, actually. So I'm gonna need to go back and fix that. I'm pretty pleased with what I came up with for like my first kinda like house. Not my first kinda house, it literally is my first house. I'm going to very quickly go and tear this up. We got it fixed up. So I really like that a lot better. And I was right. It was wrong. I really like this like darker brown. I affectionately call it a chocolate brown, but like a dark chocolate brown. But I really like it because I think that it kind of stops your eye from like going further out. It notices like, oh, it's a different color and I'm gonna like stay in here. At least that's like kind of the idea behind it. It's also just like a really nice color. So now for the interior. Oh, crap! Don't you dare. No, no. Haha. I got really lucky that I was mining a tree just then. For the record, I turned world griefing off, so I won't have to worry about like creepers breaking blocks or anything. But still don't want to take any damage. How many spruce do I have? Not enough yet, I don't think. I need a pretty decent amount more for what I want to do on the inside. And there goes my axe. One thing that I'm looking forward to, speaking of, I mapped out a little bit of the interior, and I'm really looking forward to having my enchanting table set up so that I can craft my diamond stuff, specifically my diamond tools, and I can get enchanting, because it is a bit of a struggle running only with iron stuff, and it'll just be a nice quality of life change to have the efficiencies, the unbreakings, the fortunes, and silk touch. Really looking forward to that stuff, finally. One other kind of small thing that I did is I put white glass, white stained glass on the upstairs, and I didn't do that on the downstairs. The downstairs, on all the windows, I just did normal glass, because the normal glass, I think, creates a little bit, it makes it, well, look more normal, and it's like under all this stuff, all of like the balcony, the overhang kind of thing. And versus when you're upstairs, the windows are more exposed to the weather, and I thought that the white stained glass made it look like it was kind of getting a little frosty, and I thought that was just a nice little touch. No cabin is complete without its fireplace, so that's going to be the main kind of draw into this middle area, I think. And I'm going to do that with just some fairly simple blocks. Simple. Not a lot of blocks. Just because I'm not looking for like a huge fireplace by any means. I'm more looking for just a little thing to draw your attention in. And oh, I forgot the campfires, the most important part. Come to me, campfires. Haha! There we go. Campfires going in here. There we go. And a little bit of forced lighting going on right there, because it's going to look a little bit brighter. I don't even know if that's the right word for what that is, forced lighting. Or the idea is just like, I put a block that's naturally a little bit brighter on the other side of the spruce, because I think that it helps create the illusion and further the idea that the fire is a light source along with a heat source. And now we're finally gonna get to officially move in, because it's built enough that I can move in. Wahoo! Looky there! It's a bed! Wow! Home sweet home, am I right? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kinda create some exterior lighting by putting some lamps going around the outside area, and I think this will look pretty nice. I think that needs to go one up, actually. There we go. And there we go. This, I think, will add a little bit of visual differentiation, so it's not just like a flat line, and it also will help make the area just a little lit up. I think I wanted barrels here. And I'm going to do that right there as kind of like a ledge. I think those are actually supposed to be stairs. There we go. And now that that's taken care of, I'm just going to make a very badly designed staircase, and I'm heading up to the roof. Now we're just going to make a little chimney. Wait, no, it doesn't go right here. No, 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 no. Oh, I just messed up. Ah, uh-oh. I know what actually needs to happen. The chimney is going to come up from this. Now all I need to do is come into this room, and I'm going to just line it up with the roof right here. And we're gonna take out this. There we go. Yeah, that feels better. Alright. I'm so used to my bed being outside. I keep on running outside from my bed. Now I can bring the enchanting table in here. Well, actually, first I need to craft the enchanting table. This is a very big deal, everybody. The house is basically done. At least, like, this first rendition of the house. Everything is subject to change at some point. And now to craft the enchanting table. This is exciting. Ooh, boy. I'm not going to be stuck anymore with just wooden tools. Haha! I'm pretty pleased with this, actually, now. And I think that'll do it for the house. I don't know why it's not doing what I wanted to. There we go. Haha, that's more like it. Level 28? Am I one short? Yeah, it looks like we're just one short. Thankfully, I think I have things to make one more. Level 30! Woo! It only took a little bit of troubleshooting, but I figured it out. This orientation will probably change a little bit because for whatever reason, it worked in my other world, but it didn't. I might have just miscounted somewhere. I might have put one back there, actually. That's probably what it was, is there was a bookshelf in the back. Let's just see if that's what it was. Was that it? Yes, that was it. Okay. So, ooh. Somebody here? Do we have a visitor? Visitor? Hello? I thought I heard a camel. That would have been fun. I don't have that many levels, actually, to enchant things, unfortunately, but I will give it a go. What was that? Oh, hello. A guy did show up. I don't want any of that, I don't think. So now we're going to come in here, and I'm gonna cross I actually need another book. Thankfully I have the things on me needed for another book. So let's make one more. I don't need a book. I need lapis. My brain is a little fried at this point. I've been building for quite a while. Here we go. Efficiency 4? Do I want to risk it for efficiency 4? There's a silk touch on an axe? That might be good. That might be worth it. I think that's worth it. Is it? But I could get something awesome on my pickaxe. I'm gonna go for the pickaxe. I've got to go for the pickaxe, right? Here we go. Enchanter. Okay. Okay. We'll take it. Silk touch and efficiency. No one breaking. which is a little unfortunate. But we do have Mr. Mending way on out there, so that will not be a horrible thing. I think what I'm also gonna do, now that I have finished the house, and if I might do say so for myself, I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like it looks pretty good. I like it, and there's more to come. I abide by the philosophy of I can always come back and change things if I learn a new trick, or if I discover that I don't actually like something. I'm gonna just pop into the nether, and because I just want to see what kind of nether we've got working for us in this world. That's not right. Oopsies. I haven't been to the nether in a little bit, or built another portal in a little bit, clearly, I should say. Boom. Let's see what kind of nether we've got working for us right now. All right, this is a pretty good spawn, I think. I think this is a pretty nice little nether that I lucked into. I don't feel quite confident enough in my stuff to like raid the fortress right now, but there's definitely worse places to show up than right next to another fortress. So I'm going to head back out. I think that'll do it for this episode. It might be a little bit longer if after I'm editing it, it turns out that I actually don't have a lot of content here. I think that this is gonna do it for me. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys if you watched, and I hope you continue to make it a good day and have a good day. Catch you in the next one.